Hi everyone, today we will be decorating some flowers. You have 2 flowers and 1 heart. The heart is just your third cookie that if you didn't get a chance to do it last week, you could do it this week. And pretty much you have the same supplies that you do before. This one, you do have a bottle. Can you guys put water in it? Because it's pretty cold outside, so I think the royal icing will be kind of hard. So you're going to pour a little bit of water in it, mix it up, and then you can put it in your piping bag. And that's pretty much it. Same thing. You're going to outline and then fill in. Have fun. Okay, so this is what I'm pretty sure your royal icing looks like. It's a little bit cracked because it's cold outside, so it kind of got hard. We're going to add a little bit of water to this and stir it up just like this. Do not put a lot of water in it because if you put a lot of water, it's going to be very milky and watery and, it's going to pour over your cookie. Also, it's going to take a very, very long time to harden. So we just want the little clumps to go away because it's going to be hard to put it on your cookie. So like during this video, I did have a bunch of clumps inside of my piping bag because I didn't mix it very well. I was a little bit rushing. So the cookie didn't look as smooth as it normally does. It kind of looked clumpy. So yeah, so just make sure you mix it. See how this one is the purplish pink one is a little bit watery like. That's to fill in your cookie. All right, and here are the items you're gonna need. You have your royal icing, the water, your cup, scissors, toothpick, I forgot the piping bag, and also the spoon as always. So you're gonna need those items in order, to mix your royal icing and things like that. And also, of course, you need your 3 cookies. Here's 1 flower, another flower, and your heart. These are the things that we are going to decorate. Okay, so here's your first your first flower. And I'm going to take the cup and the piping bag to fill the royal icing. I am going to speed up this part because, of course, we've done this many times. Okay, so here is your flower. You guys should also have 5 markers. You guys will need to share it. And if you want, you could just put a V on there. This is edible, so do not use a regular marker. This is an edible marker. And you're going to mark the middle as a V, and that's how you know to outline, to separate the outlines of your royal icing. So we're going to start at the top, go over the bottom, wrap around, and go back to the top. Oh, you see? Clumpy. Back to the top. And then we're going to do it on the other side. So you're just going to mark your line, go across and down. And then you're going to do the top for the V. So like this. So it looks like a diamond on top, right? Now you can do the stem as well. It's clumpy again. In order to get the clumps out of your tip, you're just going to squeeze the bottom and take a little bit out. So we're going to wait for that to dry so we can start our other flower. I am going to speed this part up a bit too because, again, we've done this many times, how to fill your piping bag. All right, and here's your next flower. This one is pretty fun. I love doing them. What's going to happen is there are 6 petals, and you're going to start off with the opposite side. So you're going to do one, decorate one, then skip, decorate the other one, then skip, because you need them to dry in order to do the other 3. So this is how we're going to do it. You're going to start at the tip. You're going to start from the middle, go around like an oval, and then do the 3, then fill it in. So here we go. Start from the middle, go around, and then down. So that's your first one. Then you're going to skip and go to the third one and do the same. So see, you're going to go around. Then you're going to skip another one and then go to the sixth one. There you go. Now we're going to fill them in like normal. You're going to take your toothpick like always and just fill in that area. So I'm going to speed that up as well. Okay, so now we're going to fan it a little bit because it needs to dry before we do the other ones. At least get a little bit hardened before we do the others. So we're going to go back to your tulip. And we're going to fill in whichever side you want to do first. You can do the left side first or the right side first. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to fill it in. Again, my royal icing is pretty clumpy because I didn't add as much water. So this is going to be a bit of a struggle. So I'm going to squeeze the hard part out and continue. Take my toothpick and spread it out. All right, you're going to shake it dry just a little bit. And then we're going to take our other flower and we're just going to fill in the opposite sides of the three that we had. So again, start from the middle, go around. And again, it was clumpy. So we're just going to try it again. And then you're going to start from the middle, go around. So same as the first three. I'm going to fast forward this a little bit. You're going to fill it in, use your toothpick, and do the same as normal. All right, so now we're going to take the tulip again and do the other side. Just fill it in. Then after you fill in the other side, you're going to fill in the middle and do the same. So since neither of these flowers are dry, we're going to just start on the heart. And same like last week, you're just going to outline, fill in, and then if you want, you can outline it again, add some sprinkles, you know, have fun with it, do whichever one you want. I just used the colors that I had, so, you know, I did this little purplish pink, and then I just outlined it with the darker purple. You could just use the same color if you want to color it all in pink or whatever color you have. You want to color it all and then just outline in the same color, you can. I did the two separate colors just because I felt like it. So I'm going to speed this part up as well. Okay, so the heart is almost done. Now we're going to go back to your tulip, and all you're going to do is outline the lines that you originally did in the beginning. So you're not going to do the V first. You're going to do the first, top to bottom and then around. Then the right hand where that little edge of the V was and go back around. Again, I was struggling with this royal icing, so I had to cut a little bit more the first time, so I'm using another piping bag to cut a little tip in order to outline it instead of it filling it in. So this is the outline part, but again, it was thick, so I was struggling. All right, so we're just going to outline the same part when we started in the beginning. We're just gonna outline it at this point, okay? As you can see, I cannot let this tulip go because it was so clumpy. So I was trying to fix every piece I could fix. And I mean, it came out decent. And hopefully you guys' royal icing and cookie comes out better than mine because mine was very clumpy. But either way, it still looks good. Okay, so on to this flower. We are going to just outline each 6 petals. So you're just gonna start from the middle, go around, but you don't have to skip this time. You can just do all 6 in a row. I'm just gonna fast forward that. So see, it's just gonna go around and down. You're not filling in or anything, you're just outlining it. All right, now we're back to this. I outlined it again, and then I'm gonna just drop some sprinkles in it just to see what it looks like. I don't know what it's gonna look like. That's just what I decided to do. So, I just decided to drop it in. Then afterwards, I was like, maybe it's a little bit of pollen on this flower. So that's just what I decided to do. You don't have to do that. You can leave it blank. That's just what I did. And moving back to the heart. And again, I just outlined it in a different color because that's just what I wanted to do. You can do what you want. And I just outlined it, added some sprinkles, and that's it. All right, now we're back to this flower, which I did a little bit too much in the middle. Originally, it looked just fine. Then I was like, maybe I should add a little bit more, but I shouldn't have. So that is perfect. You should have added just a little bit on there and have left it alone. But I decided to add a little bit more, and it looks okay. I think I liked it better when it was just a little bit, a little dot, and you're just going to squeeze, and that's it. I liked it how it looked with just a little dot instead of the bigger one. All right, everyone, and we are done. Hold on for the photos.